We are following up on how Colorado voting system passwords leaked online for everyone to see.
That's a question Denver 7 and many others have been asking since late October, when we learned those passwords had been posted online for months.
Today, a third-party investigator released their report, and Denver 7's Brandon Richard shows us what they found.
Well, this third-party investigation found the voting system passwords were leaked by mistake, but it also made some recommendations to the Colorado Secretary of State's office. A series of inadvertent and unforeseen events led to Colorado voting system passwords being leaked online. That's the conclusion of a third-party investigation. A Denver law firm hired by the Secretary of State's office to investigate how the passwords were leaked released its 19-page report Monday. Investigators say a former employee created hidden tabs containing the passwords in a spreadsheet. She told investigators the hidden tabs were similar to scratch paper, which she used to help her clean up data, never expecting the information to ever be publicly disclosed. The report says the Secretary of State's office violated a Colorado information security policy by failing to review the posted documents to ensure non-public information would not be posted.
I take responsibility for anything that goes wrong in the office.
Secretary of State Jenna Griswold has faced mountains of criticism for the leaked passwords, with calls for her to resign or to even be charged with a crime.
Are you going to resign?
No, I'm not going to resign.
The report concludes Griswold and her office consistently took significant and appropriate measures to protect state information, including the passwords, and says the passwords were posted mistakenly, unknowingly, and unintentionally. Despite that, Republicans on Monday called for a performance audit of Griswold's office.
If nothing else, to reinstill faith in our election system.
The report made 7 recommendations to Griswold's office, including recommending it institute a policy prohibiting employees from using functions that hide highly sensitive or confidential information within documents. Griswold said her office is committed to implementing the recommendations. Brandon Richard, Denver 7.
Taking a closer look at the vote counting process, the Secretary of State's office says 2 passwords are needed to access voting equipment, and those passwords can only be used in person. Under state law, voting equipment must be kept in a secure room that requires an ID badge to enter. Only authorized people are allowed inside, and those rooms are under 24/7 video surveillance.
Election integrity, a major talking point in the lead up to the presidential election. Now that it's over, a new poll from the Pew Research Center shows 95% of voters thought elections in their communities were run at least somewhat well, compared to 4 years ago when just 59% of voters thought elections were run at least somewhat well.
Digging deeper, mail-in voting was heavily politicized in the 2020 election. This year, confidence in mail-in voting was up. 72% of people who voted for Donald Trump say they are confident in the accuracy of mail-in ballots. In 2020, just 19% of his supporters were confident in voting by mail. 78% of Kamala Harris's supporters say they are confident in the mail-in process. That is a decrease from Joe Biden supporters in 2020.